And we're back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now we're moving on to level 1-3, Canopy Chaos. We're almost done with World 1. It's a very short first world. Some of the later worlds are going to have levels in the double digits. It's nice and succinct for World 1. Now then. Oh, this song is gonna get cut off because we found a bonus for it. This is an easy bonus room, just holding the trigger. Oh no, however, will I get these last 2 bananas with only 10 seconds left? I mean, sure, it's possible to mess up in anything, especially if you're gonna get big-headed about it like me. Not likely if you have some semblance of what you're doing. Boy, there sure are a lot of spikes in this level. It would be nice if I had a way of dealing with those. Lo and behold, a gift from the gods. A Cranky Kong that comes equipped with a pogo stick that keeps your momentum as you jump through the level, also allowing you to deal with enemies and spikes from above. Now, you know, because of the fact that you are immediately sacrificing your verticality for a balance, you gotta be careful where you use this. You could certainly end up in a bottomless pit this way. Or you could just not be looking at the screen and get hit by a torture. But this is the character that you will usually see if someone's speedrunning the game. Maybe not for every level, I don't know speedrun really well enough to say what they use and when. I probably should have held on to that longer, come to think of it. Because I was thinking, no, I should check to the right for a secret. There's no secret on the right. There will be a secret up here where it requires a barrel, I'm sure. I thought I was gonna... What? Oh my god. I can't even sentence. Probably need Cranky Kong to bounce up there in the first place, and then I need him again to get whatever's gonna come out on the spike platform. Although I don't see why that barrel was there. Oh well. I must be overlooking something. Let's not think too hard about talking. I chose to stay on the banana path. Thank you, Joyful Steven. We do need a new Donkey Kong. I was hoping that they would turn it into a second trilogy. Oh my god. Tropical Freeze is actually what got me to come around on the game series as a whole. Thanks for the bit. And wow, my alerts are actually working. Holy crud. I can't remember the last time my alert box actually showed when people did something. This is actually incredible. Oh man, you're really going at it with those pits. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, I should warn you that my stream has a tendency to run into the occasional hiccup. The internet, so if it goes down, just know that I will be trying to get it back up unless I say I'm ending it. In fact, I think it's happening right now. Or is it? I don't know, it says encoding. I think the stream's still up. Yeah, but thanks for joining me from the Patreon. Not my Patreon, the Patreon that we're both part of that you mentioned. Alright, yeah, I would definitely appreciate any spoilers being avoided because I am picking up the game. It's on its way because, yeah, my sister and I bonded over Color Splash. She really, really liked the game. I thought it was okay. I mean, it had a lot of fun humor. But obviously it had the card system, which was not ideal. If it had been as humorous as it was, and it had a better battle system, then, you know, it would have been fantastic. Here we go. Here we go with the internet hiccup. Alright, that should be that. Bouncing off the wall. Boy, you know, when my stream has issues like that, I sure do get cranky. Another cranky barrel, or as I called it earlier, the gift from the gods. I was talking about Color Splash because Origami King got brought up. So, man, my sister loved Color Splash. Yes, you did. So my sister was a little younger. She's 9 now. And I showed her the Origami King trailer. And she was all like, there's a second one now? And, now imagine her surprise when I said it was the 6th one. Now, I've offered to have her play through some of the older Paper Marios that I own. Super and Thousand Year Door. But she's never really taken me up on the offer. And she's a young kid, she kind of thinks that old is bad. It's unfortunate. Try to change that someday. She couldn't even read every single word in Color Splash because she was still learning how to read. She could read little bits, but for the most part I kind of had to read out loud to her, so I essentially played through Color Splash twice in a row. Once for my own personal enjoyment, and once to read aloud to my sister. And with Origami King, she is a very competent reader. She's a few grades above her level. Yeah, I was there for a portion of that voice chat that lasted 9.5 hours. Yeah, with Origami King, she'll actually be able to read things for herself. So I won't have to arduously read every single word from every NPC. So that'll make the experience easier and probably more enjoyable for me. I have to do the bonus room again. I have to do the bonus room again, don't I? Alright, again. And I'm gonna check those messages once I am out of the time limit zone. Wait, it counted the puzzle piece, but I still was able to come in here again. That's a little screwy. Anyway. Oh yeah, certainly. So the other thing about having a group that's able to talk to each other for nearly 10 hours. I mean, first off, that's just incredible in its own right. But the other thing is because of the times that we're unfortunately living in, it's harder to get together with people in person. Not that I know that many people in person anyway. It really helps with the whole isolation that you could potentially be feeling with being at home for the past several months like I have. I believe there's a secret exit up here. Also, Easter egg. There we go. Doo doo doo. Ooh. That's the original Donkey Kong Country opening. I'm sure you knew that. By the way, the original Donkey Kong Country is now on Nintendo Switch Online service if you haven't had the chance to experience that, and do so with save states, which is a lifesaver. I played it on SNES Classic, which also had save states. That was a while before it came to Switch Online, though. That opens up one beam, and now I'm gonna quickly run through the level again. Try to get back to the regular exit. Oh, Trunk Twister is quite a level, let me tell you. It's the first in a series of levels where minecart. I'm just gonna say minecart, because that's what it is. I could grab Diddy, but I don't think it really matters who I use in a minecart level. So here's a bonus room that's much easier to lose. One simple misfire, and you could end up in the bottomless pit with no puzzle. Well, actually, I grabbed the Diddy barrel, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and use the Diddy. So right now, I noticed the backing track. Thanks, Steven. Yeah, I like to think that my experience in talking to myself really goes a long way in my ability to stream stuff. Although it does help to have someone like you here to bounce stuff off of. Even when I'm not in front of a webcam, it's like, I'll just talk to myself, and people will think I'm weird. That's okay, because I am. Anyway, backing track, very subtle right now. And I say this because I'm a music guy, I do music stuff on YouTube. I've even done some Donkey Kong remixes. So, those are fun. Very subtle backing track right now, though. Let's get on the minecart and change that. Those drums are kicking in. Got some dynamic music here. David Wise, you are a blessed man. I thought they were gonna move, not gonna lie. I gotta relearn this level. Minecart and Rocket Barrel levels are all about learning the way of the land, or the lay of the land. See what the song's turned into now. Hello, Pack. I missed the G. Okay, so I died on purpose because I gotta go back for the G. I need all the letters to get all the levels. There's a Donkey Kong remix called God dang it, Pack. Why? Why would you use the word dawn? Why? Good thing I turned on the mature warning. Finally got around to doing that. I swear sometimes, so that's why I turned it. I wouldn't say I do it often, though. That was not an intentional death, so you can go ahead and insult me for that one. Or you could not. Encore levels come. I'm glad you're happy, Pack. There we go. Now I cannot die. Congratulations, Steven. Not often you get a cutscene in a Donkey Kong level, so seeing him fall in terror, pretty nice. Also, pro tip, like I said earlier in the stream, always check the water. I don't think Pack's in the GX Discord. If he is, I'm not aware of it. I know him from the Gaming Twins Discord, which is one of the earliest streams that I followed. And they do a weekly news show every Thursday, and obviously there's two of them, because they're identical twins. They also did Mario Maker back in the Wii U days a bit more often. They occasionally still do it, but mostly the news show these days where we just talk about gaming news. Which, actually, come to think of it, is a lot like Game Explained. Game Explained does news updates. The twins do news roundups. They're basically the same thing, except one's an identical twin. Oh, right. Sometimes there is a missing one. It is a great game. Welcome back, Airfoil. You get to choose your Kong for this level. Well, objectively best girl, let's go. Boink. Also, this is the game's first silhouette level. Alright, pull the lever, Kong. Now that I have more people here, we can see if anyone got that reference. Oh my god! I thought for a second I thought the game didn't recognize that I was holding the button and that I was just plummeting to the doom below. Did anyone else think I was dead there? I for sure thought I was dead there, even though I was holding the button for Dixie. Whew, nothing gets your heart pumping quite like that. Airfoil has to phone it in. Ha 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 ha. I'm funny. Except not really. Crosscode is certainly something to consider, especially now that it's on console. The fact I was mentioning to Steven earlier that... Actually, no, I don't think I mentioned it to Steven specifically, but I mentioned it on the stream. That I did play this on Wii U all the way through, with all puzzle pieces. So I do have that experience going into this. I got the game free from Club Nintendo before that shut down. That was a digital copy. And even the digital copy though, like the load times are insane. This version is certainly better without those. Wait. Great. Way too early for your son. Yeah, I mean, the game does have the 2-player capability, but it is not the easiest platformer out there. I mean, I've made a few comparisons between this game and the new Super Mario Bros. Games in terms of, like, overall game structure. But Mario's gonna be way easier on a child than this. Although the Switch version also has the funky mode, which makes things a lot easier, but I'm deliberately not playing on that because I don't need it. Alright, there is a secret here. As you're sliding down the vine. Wait there, and we see it was the shape of a star, just like the Donkey Kong barrel. Now we grab all these bananas. And puzzle piece. I definitely didn't find that puzzle piece my first time through. I needed to use the Swax item to find that one. Funky mode allows you... I mean, arguably it is. You could view it that way, I suppose, but Funky mode lets you play as Funky Kong. He has 5 hearts of health. He's got Cranky Kong's ability to land on spikes. Oh, okay, you already know about it. He's like a combination of all the other Kongs, is the point. With more health. By the way, isn't this level divine? Take that, wildlife. You got destroyed by Swamp Vine thing. Swamp Vine thing, now coming to a movie near you. Actually, it's not coming to the movie theater near you, it's coming to your video on demand whatnot. Why did I grab Diddy? I already had Dixie. Life was good. I mean, Diddy's fine. He can get the job done, but he's no Dixie. If Bowser and Donkey Kong went to abduct Princess Peach, as they do, I thought Donkey Kong was more into Pauline. Grab all the bananas for a special reward. Ooh, don't thunk it, it's a puzzle piece. Who would win between Bowser and Donkey Kong? Well, by Nintendo logic, since Donkey Kong usually ends up on the opposite side as Bowser in Mario Party, and Bowser's considered the bad guy. Comments unintended. Since Bowser's considered the bad guy, and Donkey Kong is opposed to him in Mario Party, I would think that if Nintendo ever made that happen, Donkey Kong would end up as the winner. I mean, if we're talking realistically between a giant ape and a giant Koopa that can breathe fire and's got a spiky shell, I think I'd put more money on Bowser. But again, by Nintendo logic, I would give it to Donkey Kong. Although, I guess, if Donkey Kong's kidnapping Peach, then that doesn't make him the good guy. So that logic doesn't really apply now, does it? So if Donkey Kong and Bowser are both the villains in this scenario, then I guess Bowser, just because he's got way more experience. Like I said, he's got frickin' fire and spikes and hello Morris. Welcome to the stream. I did miss a puzzle piece somewhere. Yeah, fair point. Although, maybe if you're talking about aliens, maybe there's some decent aliens out there who abduct for the right reasons. You never know. Oh boy, do I do the con level or the boss first? This is an interesting question.